Today I'm going to show you how to install the MySmart Roller Shade Automation Kit to quickly and easily transform your ordinary rollers into automated smart roller shades. Before we begin, let's take a look at what's included in your MySmart Roller Shade Automation Kit. The MySmart Roller Shades motor assembly, the solar panel and cable, the wall brackets, and other necessary hardware you'll need to install the roller shade. Before going further, you'll need to determine whether your shade unrolls the fabric off the front towards the room or off the back towards the window. This will affect where you position the mounting brackets. To start, roll your existing shade all the way up on the tube. Then consult your shade's manufacturer's user documentation for instructions on how to safely remove the roller shade, window treatments, brackets, and any other hardware you'll be replacing with the hardware from the automation kit. Remove all other roller shade components from the roller tube, but leave the shade fabric rolled up in place. These components will be replaced by the MySmart Roller Shades motor assembly. Now you are ready to start the automation kit installation process. You'll need a tape measure, a pencil, an impact driver or drill with a Phillips bit, and a utility knife. With the shade rolled up all the way, measure the shade roll diameter to help you determine where to mount the brackets so that there's enough room to keep the shade fabric from rubbing against anything that may impede it as it moves up and down. Use the diameter measurement as a guide to mark on the frame where the center of the brackets will be placed. If you are mounting your shades on the outside of your window frame, position the brackets with the rounded edge facing out, away from the window, and the adhesive away from the window as well. It is important that you position your brackets 1 1/8 of an inch wider than the length of the shade tube. This will give you adequate room for the motor assembly. Secure your bracket in place with the round-headed screws if you're going into wood, or with the self-tapping screws if you're mounting your brackets in metal. Repeat this process on the other side of the window frame. Once your brackets are in place, remove the adhesive backing and stick the bracket covers onto the brackets to add a more finished look. If you are mounting your shades on the inside of your window frame, you will mount your brackets with the curve of the brackets facing down and the adhesive toward the wall. Don't remove the adhesive backing until you are ready to position the bracket, as it is not easily removed. Now you are ready to mount the brackets. Typically, the brackets would be flush with the top of the window frame. We will be installing them a little lower to allow for a valance. Use the additional brackets, screws, and Velcro for mounting the valance, which we will cover later in the video. Before you remove the protective film from the adhesive backing, hold the bracket in place with the back of the bracket centered over the pencil marks you've previously made. Use a pencil to mark the back side of the bracket, then peel the protective film from the adhesive and firmly press the bracket within the pencil marks you just made. Use the included flat wall screws to secure the brackets in place. Repeat this process on the other side of the window frame. If installing the valance, use the included machine screws to put the L brackets in place. You may need to adjust the position of these brackets later, depending on the thickness of your shade. Next, we will install the solar panel, which is used to charge the roller shade motor assembly. If possible, we recommend mounting the solar panel directly to your window pane to receive maximum sun exposure. Take one of the adhesive strips and hold it next to the solar panel as you open your window to make sure you have enough room to do so. If the window cannot go over the solar panel and the adhesive strip, you'll need to mount your solar panel with the adjustable clips. Decide on which side of the window frame you will mount the motor assembly pendant. You will want to place the solar panel in the upper corner of the window pane on the side that is nearest to the motor assembly pendant. To attach the solar panel directly to the window pane, use the included alcohol wipe to clean the plastic end caps on each end of the panel. Then clean the area on the window where you want to put the panel. Place a thin adhesive strip on each end of the panel facing toward the window pane. Remove the protective film from the adhesive strips and firmly press the solar panel against the glass. To mount the solar panel with the adjustable brackets, place an adhesive strip on the top or the side of each bracket. Snap the clips onto the back of the solar panel, remove the protective film from the adhesive strips, and then firmly press the adhesive into your chosen location. You can move the panel up and down on the adjustable brackets to find the best location for sun exposure. If desired, you can also mount the solar panel brackets using the included screws. Now we will determine which set of adapters will be needed for installing the motor assembly in the shade tube. Your kit includes several sets of adapters in bags labeled A through D. There is also one individual piece for various 1 and 1/8 inch shade tubes. Each adapter bag includes 3 adapters. The 2 idler adapters have a flat circular end. The third piece is the driver adapter, which works with the motor assembly to move the shade roll up and down. Find an idler adapter that is the best fit for your shade. You may need to use a utility knife to get a better fit. The adapter should be more tight than loose, so don't shave off too much. Line up the grooves on the adapters with the grooves on the motor assembly and slide the flat end of the idler adapter over the motor assembly until it snaps into place flush against the pendant. Here's a cool trick. Place the idler adapter that goes next to the pendant on top of the adapter that goes on the end of the motor assembly, like this. Make sure the grooves of the adapters are both lined up, and then push the motor assembly through both. It makes it a lot easier. Make sure to get the right adapters in the right place, as it's very difficult to remove them from the motor assembly. Now slide the roller tube over the adapters on the motor assembly until the end is flush against the pendant. Line up the grooves on the third adapter with the grooves inside the roller tube and insert it into the tube. The fit should be snug. Push the idler hub into the idler adapter so that the red sticker is sticking out of the tube. You're now ready to install your roller shades into the brackets. Before doing so, insert one end of the charging cable into the top of the pendant on the side that will be nearest the window. Then rotate the spring indicator to make sure that the red sticker is visible. Slide the spring-loaded end into one of the 2 mounting locations in the wall bracket on the opposite side where you mounted your solar panel. Compress the spring and slide the other end into the corresponding mounting location in the opposite bracket. The diameter of your roller shade will determine which mounting location you will use. Make sure the pendant is positioned so that the power switch operates in a vertical orientation. Check the spring indicator. If you can see red while your roller shade is within the brackets, that means you do not have sufficient spring force to safely operate your roller shade, and you'll need to add one of the included spacers. Remove the shade and firmly press a spacer into place on one of the brackets. Replace the shade. Repeat this process until you can no longer see any red. Spacers can also be used to make adjustments to the center of the roller shade within the window. Now, plug the charging cable into the side of the solar panel. For a more tidy installation, use the included cable management clip. Remove the protective film from the adhesive backing and press firmly in your desired location. Then simply wrap the cable into the clip to take up any slack. Your kit includes a variety of locking safety clips that are used to lock the spring-loaded idler assembly in place. When placed properly, these clips prevent you from accidentally compressing the spring and removing your shade. If you need to remove your roller shade for any reason, these safety clips will need to be removed first. With the roller shade safely mounted, place at least 1 or possibly 2 of the locking clips on the spring-loaded side of the assembly. Make sure to fill the gap as tightly as possible. To install the valance, use the included brackets and Velcro and secure the valance in place. To automate your shades, download and install the Tilt Smart Home app from the App Store or Google Play. Open the app and create a Tilt account or log in using your existing MySmart Blinds account. Turn on the motor by sliding the power switch to the on position. Tap the Rooms button. Create the name of a new room. To pair your Till app with your mobile device, use your thumb and forefinger to simultaneously press the two bottom buttons on the front and back of the motor assembly pendant. When the roller shade is found, give it a name and follow the on-screen prompts to calibrate your shades to their maximum up, down, and middle positions. Tap the automation button to create automated schedules for opening and closing your roller shades. That's it, you're done. Your roller shades are now fully automated. If you have any questions about ordering, measuring, or installing MySmart roller shades, please contact us and we are happy to help. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe and tap the like button. For more information about our smart home products, visit our website. Thanks for watching. I'm Natalie, and I hope this video has made your home a little smarter.